So students in the online, am I audible? Fine. So let us move to the next discussion. Next discussion, I want to go for it. So that is miscellaneous statements, miscellaneous control structures in Python language. Right. So we start with first statement called what? Break statement. Break statement, we will go for it. Right. So let us go to the break statement importance again. So that after break statement and continue statement is over, we will go for what? Further nested loops, we will go for it. Nested loops. Okay. So let us understand what is the purpose of this break statement, what is the syntax of this break statement, followed by various examples. So let us take one small example every time, any statement with programming. So let us take a string object. Let us take a string object. Of course, here I am taking break example1.py. Break example1.py. S is equal to, I'm taking Python. What is my data here? Python. S is equal to Python. So see students, here I am writing S is equal to Python is the value which I am taking. So I want to print, this is the data. How do you print it? How do you print all these things? For val in S. S is called iterable object, right? S is called iterable object. So I want to print of what? Well. Print of what? Well. So let us see this now. So I'm printing all the values. Let's go to this place. Let's go to this place. I will take it. In this, some miscellaneous control success. So I will take miscellaneous control statements. Inside of it, I would like to go for saving this code. Okay. Go to the command prompt. Go to the command prompt. E:. So go to your location. Python 7 a.m. So miscellaneous control success. Right. So there I would like to execute my Python program. py break example1.py. So see that all the values are printed. All the values are printed. So let us see in other way around. So \t, because you need to understand so carefully this part. Format of well. So it is going to give you the values called total values are coming. But my interest in today's class is I want to print P, I want to print Y, I want to print T, I want to print H, but I don't want to print O and N. I don't want to print O and N. I have a big data is there. Out of that, 100 letters are there or some 1000 letters are there. I want to print up to only 500 letters. 500 letters. So, of course, you can do lot of ways are there. One is by using slicing you can do. One more by using what? Break statement you can do. A lot of ways are there. If it is C++ programming, indexing and slicing is not permitted. So definitely we need to go for what? Break statement. But in this case, let us utilize its facility in our program also. What is my interest? I want to print PYTH only. This loop is printing all the values. This loop is printing what values? All the values are printed. Other statement in the program I am writing, all the values are printed. All the values are printed. But my next statement is PYTH. I want to print only PYTH. I don't want to print O and N. That means when O is coming, would you like to execute the loop? Come on. Would you like to execute the loop? No. When O is coming, I would like to stop my execution of the loop. That is what I will use a break statement. When see the condition, when O is coming, I want to stop my execution. What the condition is coming out of it? If a value, every letter is coming in value or not? What is the first value of S? P kept in where? Well, is that equal to O? No, print it. Print it. Next value of S is what? Y, which is not equal to what? O. Print it. Next value of T, is not equal to what? O. Print it. Next is called H, not equal to O. Print it. Next is coming what? O. O is not equal to O. It's false. So that means it. I want to stop my execution. Still letters are there. This I don't want to go for it. I want to go for it. Still, I will take PROZ. PROZ. When O is coming, I don't want to print. Rest of the execution, I don't want to do it. Rest of the execution. Once again, see this, execute. All the values are printed like this. But I want to print only PYDH. So I'm writing the code here, guys. For, come on, val in where? S. Come on, I'm writing. If val is equal to what? O. Is equal to O. When it is equal to O, say what? Break. What is the purpose of break statement? Break statement is used to terminate the execution of the loop when certain condition is satisfied. Once break statement is used, it is definitely coming out of what? Loop. Break statement situation is to be used only inside the loops. We cannot use normally this break statement. Break statement has to use only inside the loops to terminate the execution of the looping process. Are you getting? So what is the place of using break statement? Break statement to be used only inside the loops. What is the purpose of break statement? Is used to terminate the execution of the loop when certain condition is satisfied. When certain condition is, what is the condition here? When value is equal to O, I want to stop the process from that time onwards. Start the process now. I will write here other statement as another statement I am writing. Print of what, ma? Print of what? Well, see that how I am writing, where I am writing? Parallel to if. That is inside the loop only I am writing. Inside the loop only I am writing. Understanding? Start what is the value of val? P is equal to O. No means it is coming to other statement value printed or no? It is inside the part of what loop? For loop. What is the value of val? Yes. Next y. Y is equal to 0. Y is equal to O. No, again print what? Y. Next value of value. T is equal to O. No, otherwise it is coming out. Next, what is the value of val? H. H is equal to O. No, again print H. Next value. O is equal to O. Break it. Once you break it, it comes out of the loop and execute the other statement in the program. Execute other statement in the program. Is it understandable? Execute. I will give ample of examples. Look at that. So I am getting what here? What is the value printed? PYDH. I will print in another way. I will print in another way. Little formatted format. Okay. Now you see. Execute. First program completely printed. Second program printed only few values are not. PYDH. Only 4 values are printed. Understand? Yes. Next I want to print. This is another way I want to print. It is coming to where? Other statement in the program. Print. I'm just seeing this type of statement I am giving. This type of statement I am giving. See, other statement execution proof is what? This is called other statement. This line is called or not? Yes. Now coming to that. Now you will get it out. Sir, for loop else is also there, like that. For loop else. For else also will be there. Is else will execute or not? Will else will execute or not? Execute will not execute. Why suspense? Say optional no ma. Whenever I understand my English first, whenever I write else statement there, will it execute or not? Execute? Raise the hands who are saying yes, execute. Raise the hand, correct? Raise. Raise the hand. Only 2 people. Girls, execute or not? Execute. Wrong answer. Not executing, raise the hand. Only one student. Others? Only one student, two students. Correct answer. Others? Dangerous candidates. Very dangerous. Dangerous than tiger and lion. When the else statement will execute? Come on. I will write it when the else statement will execute. I am writing. I am from else. I am from else block. I am from which block? That's what you must read the notes. Without reading notes, we will not become perfect successfully. We will not become successfully. Else block will execute when the condition becomes. Then why don't you remember that? Come on here. Which condition becomes false? For loop related condition is false. Else block will execute. I told you. Now here what is happening? In the middle of the execution, what is happening? Abnormal termination is taking place. Because of this condition is false, it is coming out of. Because of break statement, it is coming out of. Because of break statement, it is coming out. Because of break statement, it is coming out. Will the PVM will execute else block? No. Are you getting? That's what you have to read the notes and you have to be perfect. Now start this example. Execute. See that else block is not coming at all. Else block is not coming at all. Here, if you want, I can write this else part here. Else part I will write it here. Where I will write it? In this place I will write else part. Else. Here I am writing what? Line number 6. Line number 6 else part. I am from else part. I am from else. That will come. Line number 6 else part is coming. Line number other thing it is not coming out of. Because it is a written test point of view, this question will be coming out. Line number 14. Line number 14. Where is the line number 14? Are you observing line numbers here? Yes. Now observe it. Last and final. Line number 14 is not coming. Line number 6 is coming because there is no break statement here. Understand? Right. Tell me, when I use break statement inside the for loop, will the corresponding else block will execute? It will not. Why? They will ask you the question why? Because for loop condition is not becoming false. Internally, some abnormal termination is taking place because of break statement. It is coming out of. Due to abnormal termination of break statement, corresponding else block will not execute. Even in while loop also same. Even in for loop also same. Understand? Right. Shall I move forward? Yes. This is related to. This is executed, and this line number 14 will not execute. So I will write it for your understanding purpose. Here it is executed. Here it is executed. Executed. Here it is not executed. You see, in the commenting part I am writing. In the commenting part I am writing. It is not executed. Fine. So this is one small example. Next, let me go to the one more example here. One more example. Let me go for it. Sorry. Java we went off. So let us go to one more kind of statement. Java Python here. Now I will take it. Look at that. Look at that. I'm taking LST is equal to some values I'm taking. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, something like minus 40, 50, something like 60. These are my values. Or something like 70 and then 80. These are my values. What I want to print? I want to print all the values. Do you know how to print all the values? Tell me. For val in where LST, value in LST. Say what here? Print. I say backslash t dot format of val. Dot format of what? Val. So all the values one by one. Value of LST. LST is an iterable object whose value is kept in where? Val. Val. What is the first value of LST? 10. 10 is kept in where? Val. Next 20 kept in where? Val. 30 kept in where? Val. All these values are printed one by one. One by one these values are kept. So break statement example 2. Break example 2.py. Example 2.py. Out of that, see py. Break statement example 2.py. See that all the values are printed or not. But my interest is I want to print up to 60. Up to 60 I want to print. Can I print it? How do I print? What is the condition? Up to 60 I want to print. I don't want to print from minus 40 onwards. Tell me. I want to print. Come on, now I will write. Will the else part will execute here or not? Will it execute or not? Yes, sir, it will execute. Print of what? Line number 6. 6. I am from where? It is for your understanding purpose I am taking. I am from where? Else part. I am from else part. Executed or not? Yes, executed. Because in written test point of view, they will give the code. They will give such type of code. Now I will write here also one line I will write it. One line I will write it for your understanding purpose. Okay. Now I want to write it. One more type of other part I want to write it. For printing what elements? These elements. Now I am writing print the elements. Print the elements. What are those? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 and then what? 60. Only. How do you print it? Condition please generate for val in where LST for val in come on if val double equal to minus 40. I want to print 60. Why 60 will come? I want to go for what? Minus 40. When minus 40 is coming, what should I do? Break it. So you are breaking it. Once you break it, where it is coming out of it? I will take these lines of code once again. What is happening? Line number what? 13 I am writing. Line number 13 or 14 I will write it for 1 minute. I am from which part? Else part. I wrote it. Then next, what is happening is, once it is not equal to 40, where it is coming? Last line of this if statement. If you want, you can write what also? For this if statement, what you can write? Else. Don't get confused. \t dot format of what? Well, what is this else meant for? What is this else meant for? Line number 15. What is this else meant for? For loop. This else meant for what? Yes. If you practice, it is very simple for you. If you don't touch the book and then system, you'll get difficulties. Okay, start. What is the first value? Speak in the class. Come on. 10. 10 is equal to minus 40. Coming to which part? Else part of if statement. What is the value printed? So it is inside the for loop. Going to where? Here only, na? What is the value? Next, 20 is equal to 40. No means it is coming to which part? What is the value printed? 20. Next what? Again for loop. 30, 40, 50. And next last 60 also printed. Minus 40 is equal to minus 40. Yes, true. What is happening? Break means it is coming out of the loop completely. Will it come to else part? No, it is coming to which part here? Other statement in the program will execute. See that here I am going to say break statement. Line number 6, I am from else part 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Is it understandable? Easy? Difficult? So why do you use break statement? To terminate the program execution when certain condition is satisfied. Break statement always used inside of loops. Not only in this place, we can use inside of what? While loop also we can use it. Let me show you that information. So instead of typing from my side, I just want to take it somewhere else. I just want to go for break statement importance. I will take it. Let's look at guys break statement. Just to try to observe it. What is the break statement? First of all, break is called what? Quickly. Keyword. What is the purpose of break statement? Everybody read out. The purpose of break statement is that to terminate the execution of the loop logically when certain condition is satisfied, and PVM control comes out of corresponding loop and execute other statements in the program. Other statements in the program. Are you okay? Next, what is the syntax number 1 for variable in where? If what is happening? Test condition, say what? Break. Break. Syntax number, other syntax. While, what is this now? Test condition 1. Test condition 2. What is happening? Break. Are you okay? So this is related to what? Break statement. Understandable? Shall we move forward? Yes. Shall I continue? Right. Write down, open the program. Write a Python program. Write a students in the online. Is it understandable? Come on, quickly. Is it understandable? Good. Let us move further. Under that, write a Python program which will accept any numerical number, which will accept any numerical number, and decide whether it is prime or not, prime number or not. The students in the online need to join at 7:10 before. If you join late and if you say I did not follow, means I cannot explain once again. Please keep in mind. Okay. So please take care by yourself. If you join on time, you can understand the session. If you join at 7:40, 7:30 like that, if you ask me once again, by leaving so many students, I cannot explain to one student. Be careful. Join before 7:10 only, so that you can understand. If you say again explain, means it's not possible to explain for one student again. Please take care of that. Now, prime number, we want to go for it. Let's go for this logic. Look at now. Do you know prime number? It's also important. Prime number decision. We will go for it. What is the prime number actually? A prime number is one which is divisible by 1 and itself. Prime numbers are always divisible by 1 and itself. Right. So I am writing prime numbers are those which are divisible by 1 and itself. This is called the prime number division process. Okay, this is the principle what they said for prime numbers. Let us take one example. I'm taking an example here. Example number 1. What is my example here? N is equal to, for example, 5. Is it a prime or not prime? It's a prime. Let us look at that. First you decide what are the numbers in that. First you see. First, what are the numbers? You need to plan it out. 1, next is 2, next is 3, 4, 5. These are my numbers, right or not? We need to take these numbers. 1 and next is 2 and next is 3 and then next 4 and then what? 5. So I'm taking something like this. Okay, na? Yes. So see students, here I'm trying to say 1 and itself, anyhow every number is divisible by 1 and itself, there is guarantee. So I don't want to check with 1, and I don't want to check with what also? 5 also I don't want to check with. So I want to check with what? 2, 3, 4. So I want to start always checking from where? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 up to n minus 1 only I want to check it. N is given. Start from where? 2, 3, 4, so on, n minus 1. So from where I am checking now? 2. I need to start checking from where? 2. I is equal to how much now? 2. Is 5 divisible by 2? Come on, man. No. Next, increment the I value or not? Yes, what is the value of I? 3. No, say once again. Is 5 divisible by 3? No. Increment what value? I value. I value. Is 5 divisible by 4? No. Finally, what will happen? Loop becomes false or not? Comes out. And I will take the decision. It is a prime or not prime? Prime or not prime? Not, middle numbers are not divisible by anything. So it is a prime or not? It indicates one and itself only dividing. Other middle numbers are not dividing. That means that number is what? Prime. Understand? Take one more number. Take one more number. N is equal to what? 9 you take it. N is equal to what? 9. Let us plan. Logics are so great that we need to habituate how to generate. Logics, if you want to get it, you have to practice. That is only the final weapon for you. Take the numbers from where? 1 to where? 9 you take it. 1 to 9. I will write it. One by one I will write it. No issue at all. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, and then 6, and then 7, and then 8, and then 9. These are the numbers. Don't check with what? 1 and 9. 1 and 9 don't check with. 1 and 9 don't check with. So check with what? 2 to n. 2 to n. Start the logic. Is 9 divisible by 2? No, sir. Next, increment the value of I. What is the value of I? Is 9 divisible by 3? Yes, what should I do? Break. Break. Apply break. Apply break. Break means what? I will stop it and I will come out and I will say that it is not a prime. Is it necessary to check 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? So I will break it. Is my break statement is useful or not? Yes. Are you getting? Yes. Shall I move forward? What is the last and final? I will take it. N is equal to 7. N is equal to 7. What are the numbers you are checking with? 1, 2. Checking with, I am saying. Checking with what I am asking? 2, 2. Very good. 2, 3, 4, 5, and then what? 6, and then 7 I am writing. I am writing that. But checking with what? 2, 2. Okay. So don't check with what? 1. Don't check with what? Okay. Start checking from where? Start. See, observe that. Observe why I am saying that multiple examples. You need to get one concept in your brain. From where I am checking? First is where I am checking with. 2. Next. 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 So on. n-1. Which data type we will use? Super. Range data type. Range data type. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, n-1. Equal interval of value. Equal interval of value. Positive numerical integer values. Equal interval of value. Which data type? Without data type, we are not succeeding. Not saying, only 1 or 2 are saying. Others quite out of order because of lack of reading the notes. I'm saying day 1 I said 3 points. Here also I'm sticking on the same points. Day by day our graph will increase from my explanation side. If you don't get it into that level of understanding without reading, impossible to get the things in proper manner. Take care of you. Start. Is 7 divisible by 2? Increment I value. What is the value of next? Is 7 divisible by 3? Is 7 divisible by 4? Is 7 divisible by 5? Is 7 divisible by 6? So for loop becomes false or not? What do you say about that? 7 is? Yes. 5 is? Come on. Next 9 is? Beautiful. Not? Okay. Next 7 is? Good. Can I write the logic now? Can you help me? Yes. Go. So let us go to the logic part here. Others and then say Python here. Now I am saying prime number dot what? Py. Beautiful. Come on, start. What is my logic here? N is equal to int of input of enter a number. Enter a, okay. Come on. If n less than or equal to 0, n less than or equal to 0, say what? Is what input? Invalid input. One more word also I will write it. Dot format of n. So 1 is a prime number, not a prime number. What is 1 first of all? What is 1 first of all? Do you know mathematics? Who knows mathematics? You. You know mathematics? Can I ask one question? Okay, don't mind. So say, what is 1? 2 is prime number starts from where? 2. Topics are there in our mathematics now, prime factorization. So many things are there. So even if you want to go for IAS, IPS and etc., below 10th class syllabus is very important. Even in data science today, 10th class mathematics is more than enough. That's why be perfect in school level mathematics, it is enough. Any government sector jobs, even in any written test in companies, below 10th class mathematics is more than enough. Have you seen any theorems are asking in companies to written test? No, even intermediate mathematics also not coming. They felt that intermediate mathematics also very difficult. School level mathematics is what? Just left and left finger matrices, functions, time series, profit and loss. What is there? Small mathematical examples. Can't you remember? Start. What is 1? That's why you open today ICSE 5th class mathematics book. You open today immediately and learn prime factorization once, if you don't mind. ICSE 5th class maths book, you open it so that you will understand basic mathematics perfectly. 10th class ICSE mathematics book also don't open, because some very good degree level standards are there in that. 8th class books you read, you will get becoming a good data scientist, programmer. Okay, it's my advice. Let it be. 1 is what? Composite number. 1 is 0 is also, say, composite number. Prime number starts from where? 2. 1 is also composite number. 0 is also, right. So I will take n less than or equal to 1. What I am saying? Invalid input I am considering. Prime factors will start from where? 2 onwards. Okay. Come on to the point. Else. Else. Do you know Roman numbers? Do you know Roman numbers? Who knows Roman numbers? Raise the hand. Okay, very good. Stand up. You also stand up. Eating chewing gum, right? Throw it out away. Throw it out. Keep the book there only. Why are you taking book also? Will you go out or what? You know you know Roman numbers. Okay. So now I am asking, what is the Roman number for 99? Come on. XC, 1x, no, IX. Very good. Very good. XC, IX. Good. Keep it up. So when I ask 99, girls are feeling, oh, I did not see this anytime. Girls, did you felt like that or not? Only girls I will ask you. Only girls I will ask you. Can I ask? Right. So I'm asking 5 not 1. 5 not 1. Silence. Only this is a question to girls. Online girls and offline girls are one team. D? D? Am I expecting? I? Come on. D? D? Sure. Girls? Sure. Very good. Correct answer. That is correct answer. D is called what? 500. D is called 500. And I is called what? 1. Okay, this program also I will tell in the class. This program also I will tell in the class. Because a lot of people are seeing from where these things are coming out. These are all called what? Below 5th class. 4th class, these Roman numbers are there. Sir, how do you know all these things? ICSC. Right. Come to the point of it. Because these are very required in our application development. Anyhow, come to this prime number. Okay. Else part what I will write? Logic now. When I write the logic, I will tell you that Roman number program also I will tell you. Now tell me, for, come on, I in range of 2 comma n, 2 comma n minus 1, no, n only. When I say 2 to n, it will take 2 to n minus 1. If you write 2 to n minus 1, what will apply? It will write n minus 1 minus 1 again. Problem. If you say n minus 1, you have to write imposition in the class. Means lack of reading. That's why you are applying your own knowledge. Read 2 to 2 comma n. Now tell me, suppose my number is, see my dear students, my number is n is equal to 5. 5. What is the value of 5 now? Come on. 2. 2. What is the value of n? What are you doing inside? If n percentage I is equal to what? When it is 0, what should I do? Break it. I should say what? Break it. I should say break it. Once you say break it, is coming out of the for loop or not? What should I write after that? Come on. Print. It is coming out of the for loop or not? As another statement, what should I write it? Print. It is a prime number. I will write here is a prime number. I will change the code marks. Please follow me. Is prime number. Dot what? Format of n. Format of what? N. Okay. Take the example called what? 9 you take it. 9. 2 to what? 9 minus 1. That is 8. 9 percentage 2. Quickly. Where it is going? It is going to for loop or not? What is the value of I? 3. 9 percentage 3. That is 0, 0 is equal to 0. True. What is that? Break means it is coming out of for loop. Line number 9 only will execute or not? Yes. That means when it comes to line number 9, it is a prima, not prima. I want to take a decision properly. In the case of 5, it is coming to line. In the case of 5 also, it came to line number 9 only. That's why I'm taking one small intelligence decision here. Okay, na? See guys, here I say result is equal to I'm taking something like a false. I'm taking one Boolean variable to take the decision. Result is equal to what? Or you take result is equal to 2. Whatever you like it. Or you take, why all these things? You take directly what? Result is what? 9. Anything you take it, no problem. Now tell me now, result is equal to prime. What is this happening? When n percentage I is equal to 0, what is the result is becoming? Come on, not prime. I am just writing not prime. For just one intelligent decision I am taking. Okay, once you say break, it is coming out of the for loop or not? Now tell me, if result is equal to what? Prime, say what? Given number is prime number. Yes, it is. Else means what? Not a prime number. How beautiful it is. Is not a prime number. Start. Take the number called what first? 5. Quickly. What I am assuming? 5 less than or equal to 1. Who is saying true? Problem, False. Coming to where? Else. What is the result I am thinking? I am assuming it is a prime beginning. I am assuming. Come on, what is the value of I quickly? Everybody, 2. 5% is 2. False. Coming to this for loop, execution is done or not? See, it is going here. See, because this is going to be our other statement in the program, students. What is the next value of I? 3. 5% is 3. Going to the for loop once again or not? What is the value of I? 4. 4. 5% is 4. Going to the for loop once again or not? What is the value of I? False. False or not? No. Where is the break? For loop becoming false. It will come out of the for loop out. Now what is this now? Result is equal to prime. What was the result already? Prime is equal to prime. True. What is printed? 5 is prime is printed. 5 is prime. Shall I execute? Yes, execute. So these are all called what? Logic development. Logics, once you started developing, it gives immense pleasure for you, because problem solving always require logics. If you don't apply your logics properly, we cannot do the things in a successful manner. Let's go for it. Py, see that, enter the number 5. 5 is a prime number. Enter 7. Repeated how many times? 7 times. For loop becomes false or not? Yes. Next I will enter something like 11. What is this? Prime. Now I will enter 2. 2. Huh? Not a. 2 is not a prime number. 2 is what? Prime. Let us check. What is the value of n? 2. 2. Coming to the result is what? Prime. What is this for loop? Beginning false only. 2 is a prime number. Why? 2 to 2 minus 1. Beginning only false. Beginning only false means it is coming to prime is equal to prime. 2 is called prime. 2 is called prime. Beautiful. Come on. Next I am taking. Enter the number called what? 9. Say 9. Quickly. Start all of you. Result is what? Careful, ma. Please understand. What is the value here? 2 to 8 actually. First is what is coming? 2. 9% is 2. That means it is going to the other place or not? For loop or not? What is the value of I? 3. 9% is 3. True. True means what? Enter inside. Result you are making what? Earlier it was what? Now you are changing it to what? And apply what? Break means it is coming out to the for loop or not? For loop, if it is coming out, other statement is nothing but if statement only now. Not prime is equal to prime. What is printed? Is not a prime. Okay, beautiful. Press enter key here. See that each and every part I am iterating and I am showing to you. Is it understandable, guys? Shall I move forward? Yes. So 9 is not a prime number. Now, like that you enter 21. 21 you enter 7. 7 3 21. Something is factor is there or not? Something like you say 111. So it is going to be what? Some factor may be there. Now you say something like 17. 17 is called what? Prime number. Is it okay? Understandable? Yes. Shall I move forward? Understanding or not? Yes. Now I will tell you the same logic further. Generating some list of prime numbers. This is one number deciding whether it is a prime or not. In inner loops when I started, I will tell you generating some list of prime numbers. How to generate the list of prime numbers within 20, within 100, how to generate it, I will explain. Is it clear? Yes. So, break is okay, break is understandable. Shall I go to the next continue statement? Yes. Next I will go for the continue statement. Now, continue statement. This is important, even in written test part also you will come across. Let us go to the continue statement I am going to apply. Continue statement I am going to apply. Let us go to the continue statement. Yes. Look at this concept carefully. What this continue statement is? Look at. My requirement in today is like this. All things are requirement based explanation only I'm giving. Yeah. Next is called continue example 1.py. Continue example 1.py. Littu Babu, please switch off your video. Yes. Come on to the point. S is equal to what here? Python. S is equal to Python. See, here I want to print py hon I want to print. Which one I don't want to print? T I don't want to print. P Y T H O N. This is my given data. I want to print Y, I want to print Y, I want to print H, I want to print O, I want to print N. I don't want to print only what? It is not at all possible with any of the concept except a continuous statement. Shall I start? By writing a normal for loop, all letters are printing. But today, what is my requirement? I want to print P, Y, H, O, N. Except which letter I want to print? Start. P. What is the condition? Condition, you tell me which letter you don't want to print. Which letter you don't want to print? T I don't want to print. What is the first letter is coming? Is P is equal to T? No means what? Print and continue. Say print and what is the next letter? Y is equal to T. Print and very good. Next, what is the next letter? Is T is equal to T? True. Skip and continue means don't print and continue. Don't print and continue. Next letter is what? H. H is equal to T. Print and continue. Next O. Print and continue. N. Beautiful. Now I want to print PTN. I want to print PTN. I want to print. Start. Which one I don't want to print? Y I don't want to print. H I don't want to print. O also I don't want to print. How many letters I am not printing? So when P is coming, compare with how many letters? 3 letters. If it is equal to without printing, continue. Continue statement is used to continue the execution of the loop without executing the further statements. Continue statement also a lot of people are not aware of. Let me give you much clarity on this area. Okay, no problem. Come on, tell me. For val in where? Yes, print normally, no problem. What I am doing there? \t. Start what? Format of. This is what I am saying. Dot format of what? Val. And say what? This is the one which is printed everything or not? Yes. Print it. Go to this place. Here I am taking. I will take it. In this place I will save it. Miscellaneous statements here. I say here. Continue example 1.py. Go there. Py here. Continue example 1.py. All the letters are printed or not? All the values are printed here. All the values are printed. Let's move to this place. Go to where next? This is called one line I am giving. This is called one line I am giving. Right. Now coming to this place. Here I am saying that Python is printed here. Is it okay? Yeah. Coming down to this line. Here I am saying I want to print for VAL. Here I will write it. Generate what? Or display. I will write like this. Display PYT ON, for example. I want to print only that. PYT ON. Like this I want to print. Which letter is missing? Tell me. Logic please. For val in. Yes. Observe it. If val double equal to H, beautiful. I say continue. Break statement will stop the execution and coming out of it. Continue statement. I will write continue. Continue. Whenever you write the continue statement, when the condition is satisfied, it will go to the top of the loop only. It will go to the top of the loop without executing the further statements which you are writing after that statement. Continue is the first of all keyword. When certain condition is satisfied, when you use a continue statement, control of the PVM will go to where? Top of the loop without executing the further statement. That means it skips the further statements which I am writing after a continue statement. For that iteration only, following statement of the continue statement will be skipped and the control goes to where? Top of the loop. So okay, see what I am doing here. Print of what ma? Well, I am writing. Print of what I am writing? Well. So I'm writing print of val. Say this is print of val. Start students, all of you. Come on, help me in doing this. What is the first value? Come on, fast. P. P is equal to H. False or true? No, that is an answer. False means it is coming to this part or not. Now it is what is printed? What is the value printed? P. It will go to the next part or not? Next loop only it will go. Because it is there inside the loop only now. Yes. What is the next value? Come on, what is this? Y. Y is equal to H. It will execute the other part of the if statement and going to the next. What is the value of val? T. T is equal to H. Okay, going back. What is the value of val? H is equal to H. Yes, beautiful. True. True means what? Continue. Continue statement instructs the PVM. Don't execute the statement written after a continue statement. It takes the PVM control to where? Top of the loop. Is the other print statement is executing a? No. It is taking the control back to the beginning of the loop only. What is the value of val? Earlier when it was said break means it is coming out of it. Now it is continuing the execution of the loop for that iteration without executing the rest of the statements. What is the next value? 4. O. O is equal to H. False means it will execute other statement. Yes. Next value of val? N. N is equal to H. False means it is executing the other statement. Next, do you have any more statements here? So it is coming out as the for loop. You tell me, for loop condition is false now. Will the else part, if I write it, will it execute or not? Will it execute or not? Compulsory it will execute. Because for loop condition only becoming false now, it will compulsory executes. Is it okay? So for loop condition is executing. Else part I will write it. Just for your better understanding, I will write else part. Print of \n. I am from which part? Else part. See that execute it, and see, I say, continue example 1. See ma, Python. I am from which part? Why the else part is coming? For loop is becoming simply what? False. Is it okay? One more example. No worries here. See, go to that. I want to print as usual. I don't want to go for this now. I want to generate py py. I want to take py. I will take h. I will take it. N. I will take it. How many letters I am missing? So can you identify that letters, please? If you want, come on fast. If val is equal to, come on. Okay, T. Next is called what? What I should write it? One more condition I am writing. What is that condition? Val double equal to what? O. How many conditions you have? 2 conditions. To connect the 2 conditions, I must use which operators? Which operators? Logical operators. Which operators? Already explained. Everything is there in my notes. What should I write it? And, or, not. Or and. Sure. R, raise the hands. Okay, R, raise the hands first. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, R, and raise the hands. And. Okay, girls are more. Okay, wrong answer. R is a correct answer. Either T or O. Either T or in one simple knowledge. When one letter is coming, two letters will come at a time. In my for loop, one letter only coming. Either the letter is T or the letter is O. These two letters are coming at a time? No. So, say what here? Simple knowledge. That only you are unable to take the decision are and are. And we expect 50,000 salary. 60 also. And you don't mind because I am speaking facts. So unless and until you say this, and you are not raising the hand also because sir says wrong suddenly, that is also prestige down you feel. You should not. Start. What is the val? Say P is equal to T or P is equal to O. False or false? That also we don't know, right? False. False means it is coming to next statement in the if or not. What is the value printed? P. Going to the for loop or not? What is the value of val? Y is equal to T. Y is equal to O. False or false? Coming to other statement, print or not? What is the value printed? Going to the next for loop or not? What is the value of val? T is equal to T. T is equal to O. True or false? Say what? Continue. Continue statement makes the PVM to go to the top of the loop without executing the rest of the statements written after that. For that iteration only. For the current iteration only. Rest of the statements will not execute. Continue statement will take the PVM control to the top of the loop without executing the following statements. Did you understand? Come on, what is the next value of val? H. H is equal to T. H is equal to O. False or false? Going to where? Other statement. What is the value printed? H. Next value of val? O is equal to T. O is equal to O. False or true? What is that? Continue. Continue statement is used to continue the taking the PVM control to the top of the loop without executing the statements written after a continue statement for that iteration only. For the current iteration only, continue statement takes the PVM to the top of the loop without executing the further statements which are written after a continue statement. Break statement is used to terminate the execution of the loop abnormally when certain condition is satisfied. Continue statement will not terminate the abnormal loop. Continue statement will continue the loop without executing the following statements written after a continue statement for that iteration only, for that repetition process only. Understand? Yes. Now what is the next value? N. N is equal to T. N is equal to O. Printed what? N. How simple it is. How simple it is. So coming to the point of it, save it, miscellaneous control statements, then say py, say pyhn. Are you able to understand? So I am from else part like that. Now I am asking one more question. One more example I would like to take it. Look at students. Look at students. I will take it like this. All of you. I will take it here. TPL is equal to TPL is equal to 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. This is my data. I don't want to print 20. I don't want to print 50. I don't want to print 80. Or I don't want to print 20. I don't want to print 50. I don't want to print 70. How many values I don't want to print? 3 values I don't want to print. Can you tell me? Come on quickly. Is what? TPL. How many values? 20 I don't want to print. Say what? 20. Another value also I don't want to print. 50 also I don't want to print. 50 under R. Think, girls, think about it. Under R. I hope and I think so. Ready to tell and, right? Value is equal to what? 70. 70. 70. Start. First value, please. 10 is equal to 20. Next. Next. False or false or false. Continue statement is coming. Other statement is coming. What is the value printed? Where it is going? Top of the loop. What is the value of L? 20 is equal to 20. 20 is equal to 50. 20 is equal to 70. True, false, false. True means what? Continue statement makes the PVM to go to the top of the loop for that iteration without executing the following statements written after a continue keyword. What is the value of L? 30. 30 is equal to 20. 30 is equal to 50. 30 is equal to 70. False or false or false. Coming to what? Printing that value or not? Like that, repetition. Want to print it, want to continue. Want to print it. When you want to ignore it, use continue. When you want to consider, use what? Print it. When you want to ignore it, you use continue. When you want to print it, use the conditions properly. I will take up this. Look at this. I say, save it. Go to the place of it. Say miscellaneous control statements, continue statement example 2. I say here, what happens? Continue example 2, na 3 na? Okay. 3 this is. Fine guys. 3 this is. Okay. Now see, here I am writing. Okay. 3. It is called what? 3. Okay. Done or not? Yes. Shall we write one example? Right. Continue statement is understandable. Right. Write down. Write a Python program. Okay, one minute. See the continue statement once. Once see students. Continue keyword. Continue is what? First of all, what? Keyword. Continue is what? Continue statement is used for making the PVM to go to the top of the loop without executing the following statements which are written after continue statement for that current iteration only. For that current iteration only. Continue statement to be used always inside of the loops. When we use a continue statement, else part of the corresponding loop also executes, provided loop condition becomes false. Understand? See the condition syntax please. For variable name in iterable object, so many other statements, and say what? Test condition. What is this? After the test condition, continue. After that, written statement 1, statement 2, statement n. What are these called? Written after which statement? Continue statement. Is it understandable, students? Yes. So, I will go to the program. Shall we? Is its concept is okay? Write down. Write a Python program. Write a Python program. Write a Python program which will accept list of values, which will accept list of values from the keyboard and retrieve only positive numbers. Retrieve only positive numbers and retrieve only positive numbers. Understand the question. What is the question? Having how many elements? Many values. Which type? Positives, negatives, everything. I want to filter what? Positive numbers. If you want, I will write negative numbers also. Positive number separately, negative number separately. I just want to take up. Shall we write? Right. Look at students. Very, very simple. All of you help me in doing this. See that. Come on. What is this now? Positive. Next I will say continue. Example. I will take the previous file names only. Continuous execution. Continue statement only. I will take it. Okay. So done. I will take what here? List of values or not? Yes. Tell me. Print of or n is equal to int of input of enter. How many numbers you have? How many numbers you have? How many numbers you have? Numbers you have. Okay. Now, if n less than or equal to 0, say what? Print of is what? Invalid input. Dot format of n. Dot format of what? N. Else part. Else part. Tell me, what should I do? For I in range of 1 comma n plus 1. Already I taught this type of logic for you. Okay. Now I will get that value. What is this now? Value is equal to, come on, float or int or whatever you take it. Float of what? Input of enter value. Dot format of I. Come on, next. I need to add this value to where? List. So I will take it as what? List. So LST is equal to what I am taking? List of. Come on, tell me next. List. LST dot append of value. Can I add the elements to the tuple? Can I add to the elements to the tuple or not? Yes or no? No, raise the hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5. Okay, we can add the elements, raise the hands. TPL is equal to tuple of, I'm writing. Tuple of, I'm writing. Tell me, can I add it or not? So students in the online, yes or no? Yeah, Chaitanya, beautiful. Chaitanya, beautiful. Nirali is also very beautiful. Anu, also beautiful. Why we cannot take it? Super. Why we cannot take it? Because it is a immutable. Immutable values cannot be. First time what is coming one value? We cannot add. Second time we cannot add the same address, right or not? So what is the best data type? List. Moreover, append function is not there in where? Tuple. So others are not saying means they already forget. Went to underground. Cold storage. Be careful. Try to be always hot. Try to be careful in the class. So this indicates that you are not careful enough in doing the things on spot. List. Can I take it as a tuple there? You cannot. Why we cannot take? First reason, there is no append function. One more is what? A tuple is what? First empty. I cannot going on adding the values to the tuple. Not possible. These are the two reasons we cannot add it. Understand? Chadavandi, read the notes. Coming to next what? Else. I'm writing. Print what? Content of what? List is equal to dot format of what? LST. Dot format of what? LST. See, I wrote how many lines of code for adding the elements? I wrote almost 6, 7, 8, 9. 4 lines I wrote. I can write in single line. That is called a list of comprehension, we can call. List comprehension, set comprehension, tuple comprehension. I can write that entire lines in one line. That is the next topic I will introduce. Day by day, we are going to learn so many new topics. So to understand the new topics, we must be perfect in existing topics so that you will become wonderful student. Okay, come on to the point. Content of list is equal to list is printed. Let me write it. Still I will maintain the code. Only list values I am getting up to here. Still I need to write the coding. Wait, save it. Continue statement example 3. Okay, say 4.py. 4.py. Yes, I will take it as what? 4.py. Okay, execute py, continue example 4.py. So asking, what happens, ma'am? Line number 8. Line number 8, what happens? One more bracket. Okay. Enter how many numbers you have. So I have something like, 5 numbers are there. Enter a first value, I will enter 12.3. I'll say next to 34.56, 34.5. I say 3.4. I say something like 5.6 or minus 5.6. These are my values. And I say some 12 and say some 12. What is my list? 12.3, 34.5, minus 3.4, minus 5.6, 12.0. I prepared my list dynamically. As from there, I just want to go for preparing. List is prepared. What is my list preparation? I will get it. I will get my list preparation here. Yes, this is my sample list. From there, I will write the code. Shall I write? Get what elements? Get only which elements? Positive elements. Get only what elements? Yeah, tell me. If take first value, check positive or negative. Take second value, positive or negative. Take third value, check positive or negative. Fourth value, fifth value, sixth value. Right what? For val in LST. What is the value of LST first? 12.3. 12.3. If it is a positive number, print. If it is a negative number, don't print, but continue. Are you getting that fragments of that? Okay, tell me. If val less than or equal to 0, val less than or equal to 0 also I don't want to take. Of course, 0 I don't want to consider at all. Say what? Yes, say what? Continue. Say what? Okay, next what I will write it? Print of what? I say backslash t. Still you want to go for what? See, get positive elements. PS list is equal to off like this. I am adding the elements to the positive list. Shall I? Beautiful. Come on, what should I do? PST dot PS list PS list dot append of val. PS list dot append of val. PS list dot append of val. Val less than or equal to 0. Val less than 0. Continue. PS list dot append of val. Start. First element is what? 12.3. 12.3 less than 0. False means it is added or not. What is the next value? What is the next value? 34.5. 34.5 less than 0. Again append. Next what is coming? Minus 3.4. Minus 3.4 less than 0. True means what? Continue means go to this place only. What is the value? Minus 5.6. Minus 5.6 less than 0. True means what? Continue. Next 12.0. False. False means what? Add. Are you following? When you went to an Apple showroom, you want to buy the apples. Good, add it. Not good, continue to search for another thing. Like that. So searching for some good apples which you want to. Say how many numbers you have? 5. Say the numbers here. Say the numbers here. Say the numbers here. What is that? Numbers are printed. Yes, let me write it here. For this for loop, I am writing else. Else. What is this now, please? Print. What elements? Positive values positive values. Okay, dot format of what? P as a list. P as list. Beautiful. So say that how many elements you have? Say same thing here. See the elements. Positive elements I got it or not? Negative elements also I want. Once again please. Negative elements also I want to go for it. Come on, here I will write it, print off. Which statement I am writing? Positive elements are gone. Next I will write one more. Continue. Still there only I will write it. Any confusion? Confusion, huh? Say, enter some 10 elements. So 34, 5.6, minus 7, minus 12, 3.4, minus 6.7, say 8.9, and then 12, and then say something like 0, and also 0, and also 0. These are my list of values. What are coming? What are coming? Zeros also coming. Why zeros are coming here? Because the condition is what? If you write what equal to 0, when 0 comes, also continue. Come on, execute. How many numbers you have? See, how many numbers I will enter? 1 minute more. So, then going on entering the values. See that going on entering the values. What are the values are there? 1 0 is there or not? Is that 0 coming here? No. Like that I can write what elements also? Negative elements also I can write it. So I can write the code in this place itself. What is the code I can write it? In this place only I will take this. Which one I will write it? Same thing, same to same, I will paste it. But that too pasting is very important. Under this else, for this else other part of it, ns list, ns list, ns list. What is this now? List only. Come on, continue. What is this now? Greater than or equal to 0 means what? Continue. Say what here? ns list dot append. So what is this now? Negative values of what? That's it. Execute. Say some 6, 12, minus 34, 0, something like 37, something like minus 5. Say that is 0 again. So 0 again. So this is my original list. What is coming? Positive list, and but which one is not considering here? 0. Are you getting? This is comes under a continuous meaning of what? Continuous statement. Okay now? Understandable? Clear or not clear? Clear. Shall we move forward? Yes. Write down. Write a Python program. Students in the online, are you comfortable? Is it okay? Is it understandable? Yes. Next. Write a Python program. Write a Python program which will accept the age of the citizen, 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 and decide whether eligible to vote or not. Decide eligible to vote or not. Decide whether it is eligible to vote or not. Decide whether it is eligible to vote or not. Understand? Actually, it looks like very simple. Looks like very simple. How do you start? Age of the citizen. You need to decide whether it is eligible to vote or not. Tell me quickly. Say Python. I'm saying voter example1.py. Voter example1.py. See one announcement, all the students in the online, be in the online. After 10 minutes, I will give one small announcement. Be in the online only. If you miss it, you will lose something. Be in the online only. Right. So, Pavan, sir, I miss classes. Misses classes onwards. I miss classes onwards. Control success. Okay, you missed the control success. So what can I do, Pavan? So you contact the admins for attending backup class of another batch. If anything is continuing the same topic, that only I can say to you. Right. Come to the point of it now. Age of the citizen I need to take. Come on, say age is equal to, how do you write it? Input. Actually, I can give it as a homework. Actually, very simple. Tell me. Input of, yes, please. Enter the age. Enter the age. Okay. What is the age? Condition, please. If age greater than or equal to, okay, print voter is eligible, citizen is eligible to vote, right or not? Citizen is eligible to vote. They can cast their vote. Okay, next is called what? Else. I will say else. Else. What should I say? Print of citizen is not eligible to vote. Not eligible to, yeah, this is what you are writing it. Am I correct? Like this only you will write it. But in real time, we write something different. Because I am not criticizing anybody, that you try to come out of it. Let me execute. It is okay. I am not going to say anything to you. It is okay. I am not denying it. Why? See that something like I am entering 99 years, so eligible to vote. I am entering 17 years, not eligible to vote. It is finished. You are so happy for it. See, in your Gmail, when you are going to check your mails, you are entering the password. Password you are entering wrong. Is it coming out of the browser? Here when I enter correct, it is okay coming out. Another task prompt is showing. When you are entering wrong also, it is coming out and is showing what? Come out of the execution and showing the command prompt or not? What I mean is, when you enter wrong password, it is asking once again. Na? It is asking once again. Even you are attending online, when you enter the passcode different, it is asking once again to enter the passcode. So unless and until you enter the correct, it is going on asking you only. Am I correct? So here also what I am trying to tell is, if the person is giving wrong input, it has to ask once again. Yes or no? You ask once again until they enter what input? Correct input. Did you understand this meaning? Gmail you are entering wrong. In your phone pay or Google Pay, you are entering pin of yours wrong. It is asking once again or not? 3 attempts, 2 attempts or something, it is going on taking it, right or not? So how to go for that? This is called one way of our things, what you do, but it is not the way in this present situation. So how do you go about it? Now let's watch. See others. Voter example, I will remove this. Voter example 2.py. This is the most recommended. So this is the one which I need to write it. Tell me, you are accepting what? Age. Enter the correct age. Enter correct age. Correct age. Okay. You are entering some age. What are you doing? Age. Come on. Less than. Come on. Age greater than or equal to 18. What are you doing immediately? Printing that eligible to vote. But the age which you are entering is not the correct person to enter. Is not the correct things we are entering. So I am entering 101 years. 101 years person age I don't want to enter. 101 age years person I don't want to allow them. Only helper can put the vote. What girls are you getting? because you are seeing in different way, serious way. Serious means not understanding. I am saying I want to give the eligibility for what? 18 to 100. And for more logic purpose. 18 to 100. More than 100 I don't want to give. Less than 18 also I don't want to give. Tell me what you will do. For కు దీనికి ఏమైనా సంబంధం ఉందా అసలు? So I am using Telugu words here. Hindi students don't feel I did not say anything. For while for while if else match case what if if I want to say that I want to enter the correct age. Until they enter the correct age, I want to go on continuing until they enter the correct age. I want to go on continuing until they enter the correct input. Where do you write while? Line number 2 na, line number 4 line number 5 line number 2. What you will write it? While age greater than 1 greater than 1 greater than 100. Okay, good. Girls out, charging is over, battery is gone. While true, what is while true? Infinite. While true means what? Continuously it is going on coming. See that? Enter age. I will run this code once you see. Some techniques you have to get, some techniques you have to get it. So without getting the techniques we can't move forward, and to practice these techniques you don't have the time. That is only one more problem, but I have lot of time to tell. See that? Enter the correct age. Now I will enter something like 99. Enter the correct age 9999, because it is going on executing in the loop only, right or not? 99 correct age or not? Yes. Below 100 only. What students, are you okay? Or unnecessarily you touched this program, sir? I will explain this type of programs compulsory, whether you will understand or not. 10% they may not understand, but 90% they will understand. Definitely you will come across this. Come on, what is the age? When the age is correct, I will break it. When the age is correct, break it. When the age is wrong, continue. Say, if age greater than or equal to 18, I will use one operator there. Again it is coming on you. You are fearing a lot. Age less than or equal to what? 100. Then say what? What you will use here? Careful, careful. Unraised hands. Okay, 2 students. Or raise hands. Come on. Only 1 student. Girls also are, right? And right? Emi kaadu sir, aslu emi kaadu. Silence is our answer. If I write silence, Python will be silence. ఏదో ఒక పార్టీ ఉండాలి, either R party or and party, but don't be not party. Which one? Anda, Ara, Nata. So that's it. Come on. And both your age is lying in this. Your age is not 18 or 100, na. Your age is lies within that. Come on, what is the age I entered? 99. 99 greater than 18. And 99 less than or equal to 100. True and true. Say what? Break. Break means where are you coming out of the while loop or not? Say what? Say what? Print. Citizen is eligible to vote. Citizen is eligible. Eligible to vote. Beautiful. Same. You entered the age is called what? 17. 17 greater than 18. False means where it is going. It is going to the while loop only now. Because break is not executing, it is going to this place. What is that? True again. Enter the age. I enter something like what you know, minus 94, minus 94, minus 94 I am entering. Minus 94 greater than 18. False means what? Again going to this loop or not? Yes. Now you entered. Now something like 89 years. 89 greater than 18. 89 less than 100. True and true. Break. True and true is true. Break it. Once you break it, it is coming out of that and execute what? Eligible to vote. Beautiful example this is. Enter the correct age. Say something like what? Something like 17. Enter the correct age. 101. 101. 101 case you say take it. 101 greater than 100. 101 less than 100. True or false? False. False means repetition of the loop. Yes. Say something like 42. Enter the correct age. Say something like minus 89. Enter the correct age. Now I will say something like 99. It's the correct age. So citizen is eligible to vote. Are you understanding? This type of one more example. Generating the marks report, I will tell you. Generating marks report. I will tell you that. Are you understanding? Right. This is another example. This is an example you need to follow. This type of example. So two things are there, guys. One is called what? Voter example 1. One more is called voter example 2. Did you understand? Right. So today what we learned? What we learned today? Break statement explanation. And one more is called what? Continue statement explanation. We got it. I will post this continue statement, break statement concepts, corresponding programs. Right. One important announcement. Today night, I'm going to my native place. So today night I'm going to my native place. That's why Thursday, no class. Friday, you don't tell me, I'm telling. No class. Right. Saturday we have a class. Listen what I'm saying. Saturday is not something special which is called normal leave only. Okay. We have a class. Most important class, that is. Most important class, I will introduce what? Nested loops. Nested loops. That is the 1st January. So the thing is, it is, I have to go, compulsory I have to attend. One small thing is there, I have to attend. See, before I'm leaving, before I'm going anywhere, I'm telling to you I'm going. When you are not coming to the class, are you intimating to me? Are you writing any letter like school days? So I'm so disciplined. I'm saying that generally in our unavoidable situations only I will take a leave. So this is going to my native place, Prakashan district. So you 2 days, you please practice well. Please practice well. And Saturday. If you don't come on Saturday, if you come on Monday, they'll make you to sit on the ground. Definitely some of you will not come. Saturday is what? 1st January. You will not come, I know, because you will do something on your own on Friday night. And you will not come. Especially boys. I hope these boys, all my students who are in the boys, Friday night you have to open the Python notes, you have to read it and to learn. Don't do any extra activities, especially boys. Don't become by ourselves different. And the 31st night is not our Indian culture. Don't try to adopt some new trends. Try to adopt. If If you feel that it is something you want to enjoy, Python, sit on alone, practice the Python program. Okay, that's a good actually. So don't go for bad habits side. Friends are many. Tell them, come here, I will explain Python. Like that. Change the people's mind. Understand? So who will do Python on the Friday night? Who will read Python notes? Boys, raise the hands. All of you raise. Raise. Raise all of you. Raise. I will come there. Okay, good. Girls, anyhow, they will read, I know. More disciplined girls, I know. Not like that. Okay. So what is the next class? So students in the online. Okay. So, okay. So you will do. You are raising the hand. Kareem, very good. So all of you will do. So did you understand this announcement? Did you understand this announcement, all of you?